I came across this bittersweet story about Mrs. Risikat Ayegbami, who was born with blue eyes in Ilorin, Nigeria. She got married and all her life she said she has been bullied because of the color of her eyes. So when she got married, she gave birth to her first child, and the child also had blue eyes. The husband was devastated and they started having problems from then on. So after that, she had a second child, and the child also came out with blue eyes, and this was the last straw. The husband moved out of the house because the family kept putting pressure on him that why are all your kids having blue eyes. So he left the house and she was thrown into abject poverty. She had to go to her mom, her dad to be able to eat. Her kids are not even in school. She herself does not have an education. She doesn't have a trade, and things have been difficult. So recently, during the Eid last week, two students from University of Ilorin and one from the Lagos State Polytechnic had gone to Ilorin, Kwara State of Nigeria to celebrate Eid, and they had seen the 5-year-old daughter with blue eyes. They were so fascinated about the beauty of this eyes, so they took pictures with the baby and they posted it on social media. One of the ladies' name is Afusat Alabi, and she was the one that saw the child initially, and she was fascinated that how does this child have blue eyes. So she called her sister and they both took pictures with the baby, the child, and they posted it on social media, and they wrote a story about the child and how they've been in abject poverty just because of the color of their eyes, while out there facing all kinds of discrimination, not from only other people but also from their father who abandoned them. That they had to they put the story online, and when Punch newspaper saw the story, they decided to interview the woman. So a couple of days ago, they went to see the woman, and since then she has been gaining a lot of recognition from everywhere, including the First Lady of Kwara State, who has promised her some money, and to also promise to put her kids in school, and also to put her in a women development program for the long run, so that she can learn a trade and be able to stand on her own 2 feet. We don't want to excuse it to illiteracy that the husband abandoned her, but this is a blue eyes that a lot of people would do anything to have. They will wear contact lenses to have. They're so beautiful. The skin is so black and beautiful. So it is ridiculous how people can be, just because they see something different, they take that as an opportunity to discriminate against other people. So now people have been seeing her on social media, and my guess is that the husband will want to come back and beg for forgiveness just because he wants to eat from that the fruit that is coming in via this publicity that she's gaining. So comment down below, what do you think about it? Should she take her husband back if he ever shows up? Do you think that the First Lady of Kwara would make it a promise? And anything that you want to talk about, remember, like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. If you want me to talk about more stories and cover more stories, let me know. Look at the woman now, 2 days after. She's really beautiful. She got somebody to do her makeup. She could literally be a model. Unfortunately, she's not educated. She cannot speak English, but all she needs is it's a little bit of time and some lessons, and she would do so well. And that husband that left her would come back begging and knocking at her door. So the First Lady of Kwara State sent Mr. Hassan Raphael with a sum of money and the promise that she would train the kids up to any level of education that they would like to attain. So this is good news. It's a bittersweet, as I said in the beginning, and we thank God for those two students that actually published the story and posted the picture on their social media. So every disappointment is a blessing, and I hope you learned something from this.